Hey guys, welcome to my bathroom. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do kind of a review on these brushes I got from Sigma this morning. I'm not going to do kind of the traditional review, but I'm going to instead wash them and show you if there's any hair loss from the brushes and any dye that leaks out of them, just because I think that would be more useful than just repeating everything that's already out there on YouTube about these brushes. This is actually I don't know if it's called the premium kit, but it's the 15-piece kit with the brush roll. This is $149 and it cost £18 to ship to the UK, which I think is pretty expensive. I'm not sure how much it actually costs because it is quite heavy, but I wasn't too impressed with paying $18 for shipping. Just quickly before I get started, I just wanted to let you all know that it took a week to get here, exactly a week, and I didn't pay any customs charges. So just now that that overview is kind of out there, we'll get on with washing the brushes and see how they wash. Okay, all I use to wash my brushes when I'm doing a deep clean is just the baby shampoo. This is by Johnson's. It's really gentle on your brushes and it cleans them really well, even the white ones. So let's have a look. Okay, the first one that I'm washing is this massive paddle brush here. This is the 134. So I'll just run it under the tap slightly. And then pop a bit of baby shampoo in my hand. And just swirl the brushes in there. I always wash my brushes before I use them. Just make sure there's not been dropped on the floor or anything like that. Now some of these brushes you may notice a bit of makeup on. I have kind of swiped some of them in makeup just to see how the colour transfers. So with this one I've not noticed one hair come out of it yet, which is really good. Normally these big fluffy brushes like this tend to lose quite a bit of hair. So that's awesome. This really soaks up shampoo because there's so many hairs in it. But because they've not been used, just a little light wash just to make sure they're kind of clean, that's fine. So I'll just rinse that off. It's really important to reshape them. I've just noticed that's the first hair there that's come out. So just squeeze any excess water out. So the next brush that we're doing is the 138, and this is the colour running out of it. A little bit of shampoo and swirling. You need to be really careful when you're swirling. Don't apply any more pressure than you would when applying your makeup. I really hate getting around to cleaning my brushes. When I have to do it, I really don't want to. But once I've started, it's quite, I don't know, relaxing just seeing them all getting nice and clean. I love having clean brushes and then I don't want to use them once they're clean. You need to be really careful that you're only wetting the hairs and you're not getting up into this metal and the wood, because that'll damage the brush. So this brush I had no shedding and I've had no colour loss from the bristles. This is the 129. It's kind of a smaller version of that first brush that we washed. I'm really looking for any bristles that are coming loose or anything like that, and so far I've got nothing. Next brush is the 165. Now when I'm washing my brushes, I tend to do it about every week for something that has cream products. So liquid foundation, cream, blush, lip products, anything, concealer, anything like that, I'll do once a week. And the others I'll probably do once every other week, and I'll do spot cleaning in between. Okay, so for the 165, again, no hairs coming out and no colour loss of the brushes. Brush is the 131, and it's one of the main reasons that I actually brought this kit. I really wanted to try this brush. It's a duo fibre brush, and as you can see I have used it. What I did was I popped it in my blush. I've got a really pigmented blush, and I popped it in that and then just tried to blend it out on my arm just to see how the colour would transfer, and it really kind of blends it out nice and evenly, and you don't end up with any patchy colour, which I'm really pleased with. Now I've noticed that I tend to get shedding and colour loss quite frequently with my duo fibre brush, and that's from a couple of different brands. I've got them and they don't really wash and wear very well. so we'll see what this one's like. But this is one of the main reasons I bought this kit. I really want to try it. So it cleans really nicely. The brushes are white again. I keep calling them brushes. The bristles are white again, which is really good. This is a bit of a weird shape for a duo fibre brush, which is why I want to try it. I tend to try all the odd brushes that aren't your traditionals first, and then I'll go into the basics. So that's one hair that's come out of this brush, and that is it. This brush is the 227, and it's kind of a really large eye brush. This is huge. So mine's a bit wonky. I don't know if anyone else's is like that, but I'm sure it will still work fine if you can just kind of reshape it. But this side seems to have been cut more sharply than this side. I can't believe that there's been no colour loss from these bristles. It's absolutely amazing. This is the 192, and this is a kind of a large concealer brush sort of style. I think this is synthetic. I'm not very good at telling. That they feel so soft that you can't really tell. Okay, this is another concealer brush, and I tend to find that synthetic brushes are quite hard to clean. But these ones are cleaning up really well. T17, you can see this one's a little bit dirty as well. I've been using it, trying out the colours. So you just need a tiny bit of shampoo for the eye brushes. Swirl it around really gently. And it just cleans them right up. That's a hair coming loose there. Get it out, I'll just pull it out. 222. Another white brush. I really like washing the white brushes the most because they're the ones you see the best results with. Now, because the eye brushes don't use much product, sometimes I'll just take another one and wash it in the same shampoo. This, by the way, is the 226. I really like this brush. There, a couple of hairs have come out of that one. Just two though, that's not bad. This brush is a bit of an odd one. It's the 214. Very short. Very stiff. Quite nice. Give that a look. 212. Wash that one as well. These ones tend not to shed at all. Eyeliner brush in 210. Now I have actually used this for eyeliner, and that's what all that black is. It's not any discoloration of the brush or anything. This was the free gift. It's the 217 in the travel size. Just give that a quick wash. I've already got one of these and I really like it. Obviously you get the full size in this kit as well. Absolutely no shedding with that one, whereas the larger one did shed a little bit. So that's interesting. So obviously each brush is different, they are handmade, and they're going to be affected by that. Okay, finally the last brush is the 316, and this is the lip brush. Just give that a quick wash, this won't shed at all. So there's all my brushes laid out, just ready to dry, and like I said earlier, I'll probably leave them to about 50% dry. And then I will pop on these kind of protective covers that they come in, just to help them reshape while they're drying. You can see like this one's split in there in the middle, so if you just help them to dry in their natural shape and then pop that on, that'll really help. So just a quick overview, a couple, especially the face brushes, did shed. There was no colour loss of the brushes, which was excellent, but you did get a little tiny bit of shedding. Probably less than 10 hairs actually came out of the brushes, which is really good because there is 15 brushes there, actually 16 if you include the free gift. So I'm really pleased with how they've washed, and I might do a quick, in a couple of weeks when I've washed them again and seen how they've worn, I might pop a little annotation in just to let you know if I noticed any more shedding or anything like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.